Hi everyone, I am back with a video and this one's going to be about planners. I kind of in the last couple of months I became aware that there was this whole kind of planner scene on YouTube that I wasn't aware of. And up until this year I used to just put my schedule into my iPhone, and then I would have a little notebook that I'd carry around in my handbag, and I'd write my to-do list. And that always felt sufficient for me. I didn't really feel like I needed to do any more. But this year, my son started school, so he goes to school 5 days a week, and then my daughter started preschool, and life just feels a lot more hectic. I thought it would get less hectic, but when your kids go to school, it gets more hectic because you have, anyway. If you don't have kids, you'll be like, what are you talking about, you crazy person? But if you have kids at school, then you'll probably be like, oh, okay. Yeah. You'll be like, yeah, I totally get it. But anyway, so my life started to feel a lot more hectic. So when the new kind of family routine started, my brain was about to explode with trying to keep track of who had to do what and where everyone was meant to be, and trying to think about when I had free time to do stuff and all of that. So I ended up I tried out a couple of arrangements, and I finally found a system that works for me. But it's kind of annoying if you're trying to be minimal with shopping and stuff, that sometimes there's a period of experimentation before you come up with something that works, and so you end up buying stuff and then that doesn't work out and then you don't use it and blah 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 blah. But anyway, so I'll tell you what the things that I tried that didn't kind of work out. So the first one was I had a Kiki K A6 sized little diary. So it's like a file of facts, but with the rings inside that you can undo and close, and so you can add things and take things out. And it was cute and pale green, kind of minty color, and it had a pen slot because I like to be able to keep a pen attached to the book. But it was too small. I stopped using it because it was too small. It has the rings, and I'm left-handed, so it was a nightmare. I'd have to turn it upside down to try and, if I wanted to write unimpeded. And it was too small, and it just didn't work. So I stopped using that, and I have now, I passed it on to my sister-in-law because she doesn't have kids, so she was happy to take it, so that's good. She doesn't have 4 people to keep a track of. She just has to keep track of herself and her boyfriend. And then because I found out about the Hobonichi phenomenon, and I watched a few videos about the Hobonichi Techo. That's my phone. And I decided to order the A5 cousin, and I was so excited to get that because I just thought it has all the different, it has a year view, it has month views, it has weekly views, and it also has a page per day. So I was like, that's perfect, blah 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 blah. I was really excited, and then I got it in the mail, and there's lots of Hobonichi unboxing videos and stuff, but I didn't do one because I don't like keeping packaging and stuff, so I kind of composted the box and stuff. But anyway, other people, if you want to watch an unboxing video with the green box and all that stuff, there's lots around. But it was such a nightmare because I was as I said, I was so confused about or just trying to kind of hold it together with where I needed to be and stuff. And then when I finally decided to buy the Hobonichi store closed for several days or a week or something, so I had to wait to even place the order. anyway, so I did that, and it arrived, and like I opened the box, and I was like, oh my god, the book is like too heavy. So like this is it, and it's because I wanted to be able to carry it around in my handbag, and it's really thick. It's heavy. It's heavy, guys. I can't carry this around. It's too much. So I was just like really annoyed, and then also like, what am I going to do? But I had also seen, because the other experimentation that I did is I saw someone had a Moleskin Flex cover, which was a leather one, and I ordered one, and it came, and I didn't like it. It was too heavy. And I actually quite liked the Hobonichi cover that I had bought, which is orange and fabric. So I sent the Moleskin cover back. Is this interesting? I don't know. I sent the Moleskin cover back, but I ended up ordering a Moleskin weekly notebook, it's called, and it fits into the Hobonichi cover, but because it's A5. But the layout works a lot better for me. Like the Hobonichi layout, like I'm just going to say it, like it's a little bit excessive in a way. I don't know, like for me, it's excessive. For other people, it must be, like it would be great obviously, like lots of people love it, and they love to have all of the yearly view, monthly view, weekly view, and daily. But for me, like that's like so many places to need to put the information. It's too much for me to have to like go, I've got to put it in the yearly view, weekly, you know, like anyway. So yeah, the Hobonichi was too much, but the Moleskin weekly notebook is what it's called. The format is it's got the days down one side, and then it's got a ruled page down the other side. So for me, like having a daily view, like I have tasks that I'll have to-dos and stuff that I kind of will give myself, like it's not like I have to do that today. Like I'll kind of do it when I can, kind of thing. So I can, you know, get through stuff in a week, but like I need to be able, it's much better for me to be able to put my weekly to-dos here, and then like I would put my appointments and stuff on the days, and then as I get through the to-dos, and I just cross it off, and anything left over I can just write in the next week. Whereas the Hobonichi, like, you know, after 2 days, because this is the daily views, it's like if I didn't get it done on the 30th or the 1st, then I could have easily have like 10 things on my to-do list, and then I would have to write them all again on the next page to be able to see them. I mean, maybe people like, and for the weekly views, I don't know, the weekly views, is that weekly? No, it's not weekly. It's 4 days on a double page, I think. I can't remember. Oh no, this is a weekly. Yes, so this is a weekly view. Like the columns are too narrow, and I don't need my to-do lists to be divided up by days. I just need to be able to cross them off. So yes, so this Moleskin weekly notebook is a lot better for me because of this layout for the days, and then a ruled page on the other side. And it also has the months. It has like 4 months. Like it has a yearly kind of. It's got all of these. This is like 2015 on one page, 2016, and I've put my children's school holidays on here, and I have also put, this is the months in a column. So January, February, March, April. So I've put school holidays, and I've also put when we're going on holiday. So like now that my son's at school, we can only really go on holidays during school holidays, but we're not always going on holidays for the whole of school holidays, if you get that, what I mean. And also, like my husband's grandparents, they go on holiday, and that impacts on us because they also look after my daughter and my son sometimes. So I need to know when they're away. So this is handy for working out holidays and stuff like that. And what else? The other thing that I've done is I did in Excel, I did a spreadsheet of, this is kind of like where everyone is during the week in my house, where my husband and my 2 children are. It's like, is it? Yes. Or is it my, anyway. See, I've got a lot of, my son was going the other day, why didn't you do that? And, oh, where's that? And I was like, I've got a lot to remember. Anyway. No, okay, so this is where the kids are. See, I've got Arlo in blue and Anouk in pink for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I can like remember where everyone is and who's dropping them off and who's picking them up, and what they're doing during the day, and if there's like, because sometimes my sister-in-law comes to help me out, or yeah, if my son has after school activities and all that stuff. So this is a kind of like family timetable for the week, focusing on what the children are doing. And then this is my weekly kind of schedule, and I kind of taped it in, but if things change, then I will, I can remove it or put something over the top or whatever. And then also I've got these Post-its, so that if there's, like, I have a few things at the moment, like workouts and stuff that I have booked in that I have to go and do several times a week or whatever. But that's going to end soon, so I just kind of put them on the Post-its, and then I can take them off now. And things like I have to remember when I do groceries and stuff, because I get Aussie Farmers like fruit and veg delivered, and I have to do my online order every Tuesday by 12 p.m. So I need to remember that, otherwise I get stuff that I don't need, or I don't get enough stuff or whatever. And then I also put my son's school timetable at the back, so that I can prompt him, like when I pick him up, I can kind of ask him about his day, because he's 5 and it's quite hard to get information out of 5-year-old boys when they start school. Like I think that there's so much going on for them that they just kind of, and then you say, what did you do at school today? And they're just like, I don't even know where to start. So they don't tell you anything. So now I can kind of go, how was art today or whatever? So I've got that in my, in the back. And then I also, the Moleskin came with a whole lot of stickers, which I quite like. And I wish there was more of them, or maybe, I don't know, do you need to see all of these? If there was more, if I could order more, then maybe I would. But to be honest, putting the stickers in is like nice to have, but a lot of the time I don't have time. I ordered some Hobonichi stickers, but I haven't used any. So I don't know. I just don't have time. Like, I'm not prioritizing. I could make time, I guess, to make my planner look beautiful, but that's not happening at the moment. Like, I see all these other people doing like pictures, and I just want to not forget. I just want to not forget stuff. That's the biggest thing that I want to do. But I did order some of these stickers. These are some Hobonichi stickers, so I'll show you how I'm using those. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, another thing that I do is, these are my to-dos for this week, and I kind of put initials down the side of like where these things need to take place, like if they need to happen in the shopping centre, or if I need to do them online at home, or if I need to do them elsewhere. Then I have this friction pen it's a 3-barrel pen, so it's got 3 different colours. So I kind of colour coded where the different tasks depending on where they happen, and that helps me kind of when I'm getting them done. And yes, I like orange apparently, and I can put the pen in there. I haven't been experimenting with putting 2 pens in because there's another girl who does, another Hobonichi enthusiast, and she was saying that the vegan organizer, she was going to put 2 pens in there, and I've given it a go, but I don't know if it might be just flopping around a bit too much for me. But it's in my bag. I haven't ruled out putting 2 pens in, but like, we'll see. I like the orange as well because my handbag has a black interior, and this makes it easier to find. Oops, sorry. Anyway, so I was really so bummed about how I'd bought the Hobonichi and then it wasn't working out. But we have started to use it at home as I have to remember to flip this one. A kindness and gratitude journal for the family. So we've only done it, like we just have done it for 3 days, but it's been a nice thing to do with the kids, where in the evening before they go to bed, we sort of, everyone takes turn in talking about what they feel thankful for, and then examples of people being kind to each other in the family or doing other kind things for other people. And then so that, yeah, it's been a nice thing to do. And so my husband and I just write it in, and then the kids like to put the stickers on the different pages. So as I said, only done 3 pages, but it's been a nice thing to do, and I've been very pleased that we've been able to find something to use the Hobonichi for. And, you know, it will be a nice thing to look back on when the kids are older and stuff. And, yeah, when I did place the Hobonichi order, I ordered a whole lot of stickers. And I do have some more. I don't know where. Oh, maybe they're up. I think they're up on the shelf. But anyway, yeah, so that's what we're using the Hobonichi for. So all is not lost. And then the other thing that we have to keep track and keep organized is a family calendar, wall calendar that we keep near the fridge in the kitchen. So this is mostly for my husband, so he can see what's happening, and so I can easily tell him rather than having to go and open up my diary. And I keep a friction pen on this. This came from a Kiki K notepad, like fridge notepad, and it's got the magnet on the back and the pen elastic thing. And one of my kids pulled the pad off, like it was a shopping list pad or something, and I was like really irritated. But then I realized it doesn't matter, because the most important thing is that I can keep the pen on the fridge, and I can still do that. So I just keep this random thing on the fridge. So I have a pen and I can write a shopping list or write on the calendar. Does everyone know what friction pens are? I only just found out about them, and they're like so exciting. They're erasable pens. So you can write, and then if you make a mistake, there's this kind of plastic eraser, and it erases the ink by the friction of this makes it turn invisible. So the ink is still there, but it's just become invisible. So it's not the same as an eraser with a pencil which rubs the lead pencil off. It just makes it become invisible. And there's lots of different friction pens that you can get, and you can get highlighter pens as well. And this is a pilot. I don't know what to call this. It's a pen. And what was I going to say? I'm left-handed, and I have to say it can be a bit tricky. Like the ink doesn't always flow nicely, and I kind of have to push it because I'm left-handed, and then it's just kind of not. There are some pens that are easier to write with if you're left-handed, and this isn't an easy to write with pen for a left-handed person. But I'm just really excited that I can rub stuff out, so don't care. And the other thing I've seen is people have complained that the color isn't really strong, and I would agree that the color's not really strong, but I don't care because I'm so excited that you can rub the ink out. Yeah, so that is my planner kind of setup thing, and I hope you find it helpful. I feel like I've got all these different things on my YouTube, and people must be like, what? I want Kayla Itzines videos and you're doing diary. But anyway, sorry about that. Or people want like Project 333 or minimalism or whatever. But, you know, maybe you'll find this interesting if you made it to the end of this video. Okay, bye.